Hello class 12, in this video I will be teaching you part 8 of your play The Proposal, written by Anton Chekhov. A brief recapitulation of what we have done in the last parts are that we have already got into the second quarrel, and as you can understand, second quarrel is all about the dogs. Now guess, this is a category of dogs that belong to Lomov, and another category, that is the Squeezer. This dog belongs to Natalia. Now while they are into a conversation, we come to know that both of them are quarreling over the matter that whose dog is the best. One time when Lomov is accusing the dog to be overshot, here we can see Natalia, who is straightforwardly who is saying Lomov that if my dog is overshot, look at your dog. It doesn't even have a good breed. Okay, I mean, it doesn't even come from a good family as if. Okay, so they keep on telling each other and accusing each other for each other's dog. We do get to see a little change in attitude for, I'm talking about Natalia, when she came to know that Lomov had come to marry her. But ultimately, the true nature of her speak. Okay, how it is speaking, that whenever she is in a conversation, we can see her nature, that is, she is every time at a point where she thinks herself to be correct, and whoever tells anything, she doesn't bother even to listen, and she keeps on stating. Another character, that is Chuvukov, which is another important character and Natalia's father, who had exited from the scene when he had brought back Lomov, and he told us through its dialogue we can understand that how frustrated he is to be a father of a grown-up daughter. Exits the scene, but this father only comes up again when again he gets to hear a fight and a quarrel. When he comes, he obviously, Natalia asks him, say Papa, whose dog is the best? And obviously he says it is Guess, and obviously he says it's Squeezer. Why will he not? Because Squeezer is his dog. Now we come to the next part, page number 135 of the old book. Please follow the lines. Lomov. But isn't my Guess better? Really now? So he keeps on pleading Chuvukov that you say me that isn't my Guess better? Chuvukov. Don't excite yourself, my precious one. Allow me. Your Guess certainly has his good points. Yes, purebred, firm on his feet, has well-sprung reefs and all that. But my dear man, if you want to know the truth, that dog has two defects. He's old and he's short in the muzzle. So, my dog, okay, don't get hyper so much. Obviously your whatever you are saying maybe is correct. Guess certainly has some good points, because everything, it has certain bad points, it has certain good points. Among the good points, yeah, it's maybe purebred, maybe it has got good reefs, okay, and everything, but it has two defects. One is that it's very old, and another one, it's very short in the muzzle. Okay, Lomov. Excuse me, my heart. Let's take that fact. You will remember that on the Munzuskai hunt, my Guess ran neck to neck with a count's dog while your Squeezer was left behind. Excuse me, what are you saying? If you remember that in that hunt, that was a race, okay, my dog, it ran neck to neck with the count's dog. Now count's dog is what kind of a breed, we don't know, he doesn't state, but the way he is saying, that is as if we are feeling that the count will always have the best category of dog. I'll give you one example. Like for example, if we are wearing a t-shirt, we always like to show it to others that this is a t-shirt that the celebrities wear. Now whether the t-shirt is of good quality, whether the t-shirt is really of a good brand, nobody looks into. But another celebrity is wearing the same branded t-shirt as what you are wearing, we consider that definitely the brand is going to be good whatsoever. Whatever is the price, you are wearing a t-shirt that is worn by maybe any other celebrities, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, any celebrity, or for the girls, maybe any actress or somebody, you feel mentioning the name of the count's dog. Rather, they are mentioning that what is the name of the count's dog? Nobody is mentioning. Rather, they are referring to the dog as a count's dog. So it ran neck to neck with the count's dog, means the count is definitely going to have the best quality of dog, and it ran neck to neck with it. Chivukov. And that time Squeezer was left far behind. Chivukov. He got left behind because Count's Weeper when he hit him with his whip. He got left behind because the Count's Weeper had hit him with his whip, and so he was left behind. Lomov. And with good reason, the dogs are running after a fox when Squeezer goes and starts worrying a sheep. The dogs, they ran like a fox, but your Squeezer, it ran as if it is a sheep. So you see, fox obviously is much more cunning, obviously much more energetic than the sheep. So he keeps on, differentiating both these dogs. Chivukov. It's not true. My dear fellow, I'm very liable to lose my temper. And so just because of that, let's stop arguing. You started because everybody is always jealous of everybody else's dog. Yes, we are all like that. You too, sir, aren't blameless. You no sooner notice that some dog is better than your guess than you begin with this, that and the other and all that. I remember everything. So here Chivukov, he gives a very good standpoints, and he gives a experienced, let's say dialogue, that he says that we are very much jealous of the other, whatever other thing is having, and as we are jealous, we keep on proving ourselves, no, we are having the best. Like this way, you're also jealous of my dog, and you're keeping on proving that your dog is the best. Okay, Lomov. And then Chivukov says, I remember everything. Lomov says, I remember too. Chivukov teasing, I remember too. What do you remember? What do you know that you remember? Lomov. My heart, my food's gone to sleep. I can't. Again, he keeps on stating his same old, point. He keeps on telling that. Natalia Stepanova teasing. My heart. What sort of a hunter are you? You ought to go and lie on the kitchen oven. Catch black beetles, not go after foxes. My heart. And Natalia Stepanova, she says, you are a hunter. You need to have a good heart, okay? A very strong heart. And see the type of heart you're having? Better you go to your kitchen and better you catch black beetles rather than going on hunting. Chivukov. You really? What sort of a hunter are you? He keeps on supporting his daughter whatever happens and repeats the same thing. Yeah, what sort of a hunter are you? You ought to sit at home with your palpitation. You should sit at home with your all this nonsense palpitation. Not go on tracking animals. You could go hunting, but you only go to argue with people, interfere with their dogs, and so on. Let's change the subject in case I lose my temper. You're not at all a hunter anyway. So yes, you're not a hunter. Please go and stay at your home with this palpitation that you are having. You don't do that, you come out of your house and you keep on, getting into others' matter and keep on arguing with people. Lomov. And are you a hunter? I am not a hunter, but are you a hunter? They keep on accusing like little children, okay? You only go hunting to get into with the count and to intrude. Oh my heart, you are an intruder. And then he says, you go for hunting only so that you can have good relation with the count. You cheater, you are an intruder, means you are a cheater. Chivukov. What? I'm an intruder? Shut up. Lomov. Intruder. You are a cheater. Chivukov. Boy. Pup. Lomov. Old rat. Jesuit. So he says, oh my god, you're so stubborn. Stubborn means ziddi, okay? Chivukov. Shut up or I'll shoot you like a partridge, you fool. If you don't shut up, I'm going to shoot you. Lomov. Everybody knows that. Oh my heart, your late wife used to beat you. My feet, my temple sparks. I fall. He is speaking, he is accusing, and at the same time, he is putting up this that, I am so sick. Everybody knows that your wife used to beat you. What are you saying? Chivukov. And you are under the slipper of your housekeeper, and we don't know or what. Your housekeeper hits you. My wife hits and your housekeeper hits you. Lomov. There, my heart bursts. My shoulders come off. Where's my shoulder? I die. Falls into the armchair. Doctor. And then he says that, oh, my shoulder, I can't see it anymore. My shoulder is coming out, oh my god. And he fence and falls into the armchair. We'll keep it till this much. In the next video, I will be teaching you the next portion. Thank you.